this video, we're going to have a look at rounding decimals. Rounding decimals refers to writing a decimal correct to a number of decimal places. First example, write 1.624 to one decimal place. If you think about this number, 1.624 with one decimal place, ask yourself, is this number closer to 1.6 or another number such as 1.7? If we made a number line halfway between 1.6 and 1.7 is 1.65, and we can see that this number would be on the left-hand side of 1.65, so it is closer to 1.6. Therefore, we round to 1.6 with one decimal place. Let's try a second example with a number line. Write 0.248 to two decimal places. Here I've created a number line with 0.24 and the next digit 0.25, and halfway between would be 0.245. In this case, the number 0.248 would be on the right-hand side of the halfway mark. Therefore, it's closer to 0.25. So when we round to two decimal places, we'll write 0.25 rather than 0.24. Now, the simple way to round is to identify the rounding digit. If the following digit is 5 or more, we increase the rounding digit by 1, which we often call rounding up. If the number after the rounding digit is 4 or less, we leave the rounding digit alone and then discard all the digits after the rounding digit. So, for example, 1.2195, writing to three decimal places. So the rounding digit here is 9. The following digit is 5. Since it's 5 or more, we increase the rounding digit by 1 and discard all the remaining decimal places. Therefore, 1.2195 will round to 1.220. That is, this number is closer to 1.220 than it is 1.219. Our last example, write 12.4499 to one decimal place. Again, we identify the rounding digit one decimal place, which is 4. The following digit is 4 or less. Therefore, we leave the rounding digit alone and simply discard the remaining decimal places. So this rounds to 12.4. That is, this number is closer to 12.4 than it is to 12.5. And there's a nice little summary for rounding decimals.